Now to represent root 3, we'll be applying the same trick. What is the trick? We'll see that this is a right triangle, and if this distance is root 2 and this distance is 1, what will be this distance? Let us find out. I am taking it as x. It means what? Applying Pythagoras theorem, it comes out to be x square is equal to 1 square plus root 2 square, or we can say x square is equal to 1 plus 2 or 3. It means x is equal to under root of 3. So this distance from this point to this point, that is the hypotenuse, if the right triangle has base root 2 and the perpendicular distance 1, will give us root 3. So we will locate root 3 on the number line. So we have already located root 2 on the number line. Now what we have to do is, at the point on the number line where you have located root 2, we will draw a perpendicular distance of 1 unit from here to here. Let's draw. So if you draw a perpendicular distance of 1 unit from this point, let me draw. So this is 1 unit. You can see this is 1 unit. This is also 1 unit. Now join this point 0 to this point. Let me name them. So this point Q, from 0, it as a distance or is at a distance of root 3. That means if you draw an arc of radius OQ, then the circle formed will have radius root 2. So let me take this radius O to Q. Once you take O to Q and draw an arc, you have drawn this arc. How you have drawn this arc? You have taken this point, taken radius root 3 and drawn an arc. And you know the value of root 3 is equal to 1.7 something. So this point on the number line, it represents root 3. And then you can also locate root 5, root 6, root 7, etc. on the number line. So have you understood the procedure? So to represent root 2, what you are doing? You are drawing a number line. You are taking 0. This is 1 unit. Again 2 units. At 1 you are taking a perpendicular of 1 unit, joining this, forming an arc. And this is equal to root 2. Again you will be taking a perpendicular 1 unit, joining this, and now again you will be drawing an arc, and this will be root 3. Now what will happen if you take a perpendicular at root 3 of 1 unit? I have taken this as 1 unit. Let's see the triangle. So here we have root 3. Here we have 1. This is 90 degree. So how much will this distance be? This distance will come out to be equal to root 4, and root 4 is equal to 2, you all know. That means if you join this point to this point and taking arc from here to here, that is, let me name this point as R. So if you take this radius of point R from 0 and draw an arc, you will see that it passes through the point 2. This 2 is equal to root 4. Okay. So what will be the position of root 5 now? Suppose you want to represent root 5. So what will be the position of root 5? This is root 4. You will draw a perpendicular of 1 unit, join this, draw an arc, and here you will locate root 5. Now let us directly locate root 5 on number line. Let me draw a number line. So you have understood that this distance should be equal to root 4. This distance should be equal to 1 unit, and this should be a 90-degree angle. Then this will represent root 5. So same thing we are going to take it on the number line. Now this is 0. Let me take this 1, 2, 3 and so on. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Now as you had done, drawing here 1 unit, root 2, 1 unit, root 3, 1 unit, root 4. So this is root 4. From the distance from 0 to 2 is equal to root 4. So here at this point, we will be taking 1 unit perpendicular distance. This is the perpendicular distance equal to 1 unit. Now join this point 0 to S. Now this distance from 0 to S is how much? It is equal to root 5. So if you will draw an arc from 0 to S, and let me draw it on the number line. So how much is this point? This point is root 5. Now you must have understood the procedure how you can locate the different numbers on the number line. At root 5, if you will draw 1 unit, then it will be, and then join this, then it will give you root 6. Similarly, root 7, root 8. So 0. This was 2, and you had located here root 5. If you will draw 1 unit at perpendicular, then this distance will be root 6. Here again 1 unit, and this distance will be root 7. Similarly root 8, and then root 9. Root 9 will be equal to 3. So the position of root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8, they will all lie between 2 and 3. So what will this point represent? This point will represent 3, that is root 9. Suppose you have to draw root 10, then you can take 1 unit at root 9, join, and then draw an